Once upon a time, in a small town nestled among rolling hills and sparkling streams, there lived a young woman named Elizabeth. She was a kind and gentle soul, with a heart that overflowed with love for the world around her. Elizabeth had always been content to spend her days surrounded by nature, tending to her garden and caring for the animals that lived nearby. But as she grew older, she began to feel a longing for something more. One sunny afternoon, as Elizabeth was out for a walk, she chanced upon a young man named William. He was tall and handsome, with deep, soulful eyes that seemed to gaze right into her heart. From the moment they met, Elizabeth knew that there was something special about William. As it turned out, William was new to town, having just moved there to start a new job. He too was struck by Elizabeth's beauty and kindness, and he found himself drawn to her in a way that he had never experienced before. They spent hours talking that first day, sharing stories and laughter as they walked through the fields and meadows. Over the next few weeks, Elizabeth and William spent more and more time together, exploring the town and getting to know one another better. They discovered that they shared a love of nature and a passion for learning, and they found themselves lost in conversation for hours on end. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks turned into months, Elizabeth and William's love for each other grew stronger and stronger. They spent every moment they could together, holding hands and talking about their hopes and dreams for the future. And though they both knew that they were meant to be together, they also knew that there were obstacles in their path. William had a job that required him to travel often, and Elizabeth had responsibilities in town that she couldn't just leave behind. They struggled to find a way to make their love work, and for a time it seemed as though they might have to give up on their dream of being together. But true love is never easily thwarted, and Elizabeth and William refused to give up on each other. They wrote letters and made phone calls, always finding a way to stay connected, no matter how far apart they were. And even when they were together, they knew that they had to make the most of every moment. One day, as they stood together on a hill overlooking the town, William turned to Elizabeth and took her hand. "I love you, Elizabeth," he said. "I know that it's not going to be easy, but I promise to do whatever it takes to make our love work." Elizabeth looked into William's eyes and saw the sincerity and depth of his love. She knew then that she had found the man she was meant to spend the rest of her life with. And so, hand in hand, they made a pact to always be there for each other, no matter what the future might hold. Years passed, and Elizabeth and William's love only grew stronger. They faced many challenges along the way, but they always came out the other side with a deeper understanding of each other and a greater appreciation for the love that they shared. They had children, and they built a life together that was full of laughter, adventure, and joy. And as they looked back on their journey, they knew that they had found something truly special. They had found a love that was stronger than any obstacle, a love that had stood the test of time and only grown more beautiful with each passing day. For Elizabeth and William, there was no greater joy than the love they shared, and they knew that it would carry them through every challenge that lay ahead.